What's up guys, I'm Taylor with Anywhere Clinic, and today I want to break down the different methods of absorption with ketamine therapy. Because of the way ketamine is delivered, it affects everything from how quickly it kicks in to how strong the experience is to how long it lasts. So let's start with the big picture, and that is bioavailability. Bioavailability basically means how much of the medicine your body can actually absorb. So different methods have different levels of efficiency, and that changes the experience. So let's start with IM or intramuscular injections. And this is where ketamine is injected directly into the muscle, usually the deltoid or glute. And the bioavailability is about 93 to 100%. The onset is fairly quick, around 2 to 5 minutes or so, and the duration is around 45 minutes to an hour. IM is fast and strong, usually get a rapid onset, what I call the blast off, followed by a tapering down over the session. And it's commonly used in clinical settings and tends to bring on a very deep dissociative state. And that's great for those seeking a more immersive experience like ego dissolution or a deep thought pattern interruption. Now, next up we have IV, and that's where ketamine is delivered directly into the bloodstream. The bioavailability is 100%, the onset is pretty immediate since it's going straight into your veins. And the duration depends on the infusion rate, but typically around 40 minutes to an hour. IV is the most controllable and precise in terms of dose, and clinicians can slow it down or speed it up as needed. And the experience is usually pretty smooth and steady. Both IM and IV provide the strongest and cleanest route for full dissociation and deep psychological access, but they require trained medical professions and in-person sessions. So next we have nasal spray, like Spravato, S-ketamine, or compounded ketamine sprays. The bioavailability is around 45 to 50%. The onset is usually around 10 to 15 minutes. Duration is about 45 minutes to an hour and a half, give or take. And the nasal spray is quicker and stronger than the lozenges, but it's not as immersive as IM or IV. And it's really a good middle ground for people doing in-clinic treatments that want something less invasive but still effective. And finally, we have the troches, or lozenges, which are dissolvable lozenges used in at-home ketamine therapy. Bioavailability is about 20 to 30%. The onset is pretty gradual, usually around 15 to 20 minutes. And the duration varies, but often about an hour to 90 minutes, maybe 2 to 4 hours or longer, especially if you ingest. Now, troches are taken sublingually under the tongue. There's a newer method where we have you chew the troches up and switch that around for the 15-20 minutes. But if you spit the medicine out after that time, the absorption stays mostly sublingual, leading to a gradual rise and a gentle taper. Now, if you swallow the medicine after holding it, you also absorb it through the gut, which is going to create a longer come down, sometimes with a feeling closer to IM or nasal, but drawn out over a longer timeline. Troches are ideal for people looking for flexibility, access, and leisure and convenience, especially in an at-home setting. But it typically won't induce a full ego death or transcendental state unless ingesting. That said, they are still highly effective, especially if paired with intention and consistency. So, which is best? There's really no one size fits all. It really depends on your goals, your tolerance, your experience level, and whether you're working at home or in a clinic, because setting can play a role. And what kind of experience you're looking for? Do you want a gentle introspective or more deep and immersive? But what matters most is that you're approaching this medicine with respect, structure, and support. So whether you're floating gently with a lozenge or diving deep into IM, you are on your path, and every route has its own wisdom to offer. I send my love to all you guys walking on this journey. Please keep going. I am proud of you for showing up and doing the work. We'll see you guys again.